Greetings, ladies and gents, Mr. T-Rex here. We are playing more Railroads Online, and I am going to show you the new iron ore mine with our new locomotive, the new cookie. So we just need to make sure everything's topped up on her. Then we'll go to each of the cars and release the brakes, and then I'll show you the new line. So I have noticed that I do need to fix up some of the old areas on this layout, because of the way that the stuff has been optimized now. And I think he did some changes to the tracks, because I've noticed some of the turns now are more steep, or actually more tight, to be honest. So we're going to take these flat cars here, and we will head straight up. We should be good to go. All the switches are set. So all we gotta do is just get there. So at this turn that's coming up, we can only go the maximum of 50. I think I need to put the brakes on this. There we go. Now we move. I'll take it down to 39. Actually, no, I'll take it down to 3. This is the turn here that we're coming up that I need to redo. I feel like it's too tight. Because these flat cars here actually buckle on one of the points on the turn. As you can see right there for some reason. So I'm gonna have to just redo that section at a later date. Just take it slow when going through that corner. And if you've noticed, I now actually have trees. I found a website that allows me to replant all the trees. Thank God. Because the one thing that I always do is I will clear like an area that I'm going to be building the track on. And then I use a tool to replace the trees. The new locomotive looks really nice, though the text, I wish they would keep the text consistent, like the colors, because like where it says Cougar and Apex Rail, right? If you go onto the light, the color of the number on the light is a different color. So it breaks the immersion of the appearance of the locomotive. Because you'll have the same color where it says Apex and Cougar, like on the Sander and the other sections. But as soon as you like have a custom light, it's white. So it breaks the immersion of the color of these two texts. Which I don't know if that's meant to be like that, but you know, I just didn't bother to put a number on it. So this is the section that we're coming up now that I redid, which I really like. I did some modifications after the video and just fixed it up. but it's really nice. So now we should be able to put this on to 100%. So this line here took me like nearly a week. Oh no, we derailed. No! Oh, these cars. These cars. Ah, oh, good grief. I've come through here so many times with all the other flat cars and these cars here, and it's never derailed on this spot. Let's assess the damage. So it's just one car that flew up into the air. And these ones, oh no, two. Well, that's not as bad as I thought. Let's balance these brakes. Let's re-rail this. Let's re-rail this one. I do believe I need to re-rail that one too. That was unfortunate. You're gonna re-rail on the track here? Yes? No? Like, this turn's not even steep, so I don't know why it did that. Like, this turn... Alright, look at that. That's like, not even... Like, that's not even a tight turn. Nor is this. Like, this is... a smooth, really smooth turn. Must be just the physics going wonky, I bet. And I was slowly moving away, so we need to put that up. Alright, let's get this back on the show. So I'm just gonna cut this section here real quick, and we'll get back into it. Alright, and we are back. Hopefully we don't have any more derailments, but it looks like that one of the cars just basically floated up into the air and just derailed. So that's still an issue with the game where I think these cars are still too light. I've got this on realistic and hard, so it shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, all the other cars basically works fine. So I don't know why I did that. So I'm just not gonna go at 100%. I'm just gonna take it nice and easy around this curve. Probably just keep it at 50 until we get further up. Because that's not even a tight curve. Like, that's a really soft curve. So it shouldn't be derailing on that section. Alright, we're good. Alright, and now we're coming across here. So this is the dam bridge. So, a bit of a backstory on this. It's basically a bridge that they company turned into a dam. Of course, there's no water, but you know, use your imagination. But it came out really good. Now we should be able to have this at home. So all of this is 2% gradient. Could be too that this locomotive is just too powerful. Yeah, this is really quick. Oh, yeah. Yep, nah. Yeah, it's this locomotive. This locomotive just is literally too much. Alright, and we are back again. We've had another derailment. So, it is not my layout at all. It's the locomotive and the way that the cars have been coded because of the physics. Apparently this train can go up to 25. It's max speed. While all the others are capped at 18. So I do not recommend that you have this at 100% because your cars are going to constantly derail no matter what turn you take. Because this turn here on my loop curve is 80. It is more than enough, way more than enough, to handle at 100% at 18 speed with all the other locomotives. So this locomotive here, its max speed is at 25. So unless they fix the derailment issue with this train, do not run this at 100% because you're going to constantly derail your cars. But anyway, let's reconnect these again. Okay, so I think what I will do is just keep this locomotive at 70. So we only had 2 cars come off the track, so it's not too bad. I wonder if they intentionally put this locomotive's max speed at 25. Is this thing, even though it's very powerful, none of the cars are staying on the track because of the physics. I can't remember if I did the what's it for it. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. We're all connected. Now we can do the brakes. From doing a layout like a line show. From doing a line show to an actual showcase of derailments. What can you do? No matter how many times you try and redo these takes, it always screws up on you. But it's good to know it isn't my track. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll keep this train at 70 speed. Because, yeah, 25 max speed. Oof. That's pretty insane considering they limited all the locomotives to 18 because anything over that would cause all your cars to derail. So that's one thing that we need to keep mindful of. So we'll just do 100 just to get some traction. Take it down to around 71. Locomotive. It's very powerful. It is really powerful, especially with a max speed of 25. Cars. 60 should do it. Alright. So, as you see, we've dramatically gone up the circle loop. And I've done that trick again for the little gap until they give us the, you know, the metal bridge without the beams. And yeah, I basically go across all the side of the mountain here. And I've also done this as well on the other side to keep it consistent, because I really like how I did this, and I wasn't really happy with how I did the look on the other side of the line. So what I've done is I've incorporated this type of style on the other side. That's just nuts. I wonder if they even know that they didn't limit this locomotive, because you can't basically go 100 on this thing at all. It just shows the raw power of this locomotive. So this is just a nice 2% all the way up. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through the iron ore mine. I'll show you the other side of the line, what I've done to keep it nice and consistent with this look on this line. So the reason why I did this line is I wanted to make it a loop. So no matter which way you go, you will always come back to that point of origin that we started off at. Do need to put on the brakes. do is we're gonna left, and we're gonna go left again. We're gonna go into the express lane, or the pass-through lane, I should say. I am not comfortable with driving this way. It is really powerful. Holy moly! This feels more powerful than the Class 70, and the Class 70 has way more traction effort than this one does. Slab coast. Pop out quick and just double check. So I think it's 13,000. Yeah, 13,000 and 15,000. So even though Class 70 is more powerful, right? This is technically more powerful than the Class 70 because it goes up to a speed of 0.5, which I'm not sure if they're going to fix that, stop it from the cars constantly derailing, but see how it goes. But as you can see, I've done like certain sections, the stone wall and then the metal bridge. Made it look more like, you know, more natural to the mountain. There were some parts that I had to do long segments on the metal bridge because I just can't place the stone walls there, and it just would take way too much time to place them down. There were some sections that I was able to do it, but I basically only had to do like one wall segment underneath it to make it look more natural. The dam bridge actually took, I think, 4 or 5 of the stone wall underneath the initial track, and I did my best to basically make it seamless. But you could see some little lines sticking out of it, so it's not 100%, but it's, you know, close enough. There's the curve loop. Then we should hopefully see the dam bridge. 5% to braking. It's going way too fast. Nice, natural. In my opinion, this looks far better than what I originally had. Oh wow, you don't actually see the bridge, it's out of render distance. Oh man, that's a shame. That sucks. That really sucks. That would look so cool if you saw that going across. Yeah. Damn, that's a shame. just play this game all day and just lose track of time, to be honest. So yeah, I've kept it nice and consistent. I've also done down this part here as well. As you can see behind the trees. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty guys, even though this video was a little bit dramatic with the derailments, I hoped you liked it. If you liked this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and I will catch you all later.